In a crowded restaurant, a single moment changed everything. A waitress carrying a tray of wine slipped. The glass dipped. Red liquid splashed across the dress of a pregnant woman. What seemed like a simple accident would soon uncover a truth no one expected. Restaurants are places where every detail matters. Customers come for food, comfort, and good service. Behind the scenes, waiters and waitresses move quickly, balancing trays and answering calls at every table. Mistakes are rare, but when they happen, they can feel heavier than they really are. This story takes place in a busy American city. The restaurant was popular for its atmosphere and family menu. On a Saturday evening, every table was full. Among the guests sat a young couple. They were expecting their first child. The woman was in her third trimester. For them, it was meant to be a quiet night out before the baby arrived. Their waitress had worked in the restaurant for several years. She was known as hardworking and dependable. But even experienced staff are not immune to accidents. As she approached their table, she carried 2 glasses of wine. Near the kitchen entrance, a small spill on the floor had not been cleaned properly. Her shoe slipped. The tray tilted. One of the glasses tipped forward. Wine splashed across the pregnant woman's dress. The room fell silent. Other diners turned to look. The woman gasped in shock. Her husband stood immediately, worried not only about the mess but about his wife's safety. The waitress apologized again and again. Her hands trembled as she tried to help. She offered napkins, her voice shaking with fear. She kept asking if the woman was all right. At first, it looked like nothing more than an embarrassing mistake. But then the woman pressed her hand to her stomach. She said she felt faint. Her husband called for water. Staff rushed to get the manager. Within minutes, someone had already called emergency medical services. Paramedics arrived quickly. They checked the woman's condition. Her blood pressure was unusually high. She was overheated and stressed. Doctors later confirmed she had a mild but risky condition related to her pregnancy. The accident itself caused no harm to the baby, but the sudden stress forced her to seek medical help sooner than she might have otherwise. Without that accident, the condition could have gone unnoticed. The spilled wine, in a way, became the moment that protected her health. For the waitress, those minutes felt like hours. She feared losing her job. She feared being blamed for something beyond her control. She replayed the moment in her head, wondering if she could have walked differently, carried the tray lower, or avoided that section of the floor. But when the couple returned to the restaurant days later, the truth came out. They explained what the doctors had told them. The accident had led to important medical checks. Because of it, they were now more prepared to protect both mother and child. They thanked the staff for acting quickly, and they reassured the waitress that they did not blame her. The restaurant also learned from the event. Management reviewed safety procedures. They introduced new rules for cleaning spills immediately. Warning signs became mandatory. Staff were reminded that even small oversights could create major risks. For customers, the story was a reminder of how fragile certain situations can be. Pregnancy is a delicate time. Stress, environment, and health conditions all matter. Something as ordinary as a dinner out can carry hidden challenges. The waitress continued her job, though with more caution than before. Her co-workers respected her resilience. The couple, now aware of the risks, followed their doctor's guidance, and the restaurant made real changes to prevent future incidents. What started as an accident became a discovery. A single spilled glass of wine revealed a health condition before it grew dangerous. The truth was that the mistake may have